I don't know if we talk about this one enough, about this so-called male loneliness crisis. I don't know. It just popped in my head, and I said, "Well, why don't we talk about it?" And more people come in. Maybe y'all can give me some ideas. And let me just shout out to you guys out there. Who's lonely? Which one of you guys are going to be brave enough to come up here and, with a handkerchief and shit and tell the world how lonely you are? You know what I'm saying? Because I want to know who they're talking to. But before we get to that, happy Monday. I hope you've been watching the playoffs if you're football fans. I think the Australian Open, one of the major tennis tournaments should be coming up soon. So there's things to do outside of, just being on YouTube. Kiss your wife, or, if you're a lady, kiss your husband, man, say something smart to your children, whatever the hell it is. Enjoy life. So being a guy who's retired from the job, my days bleed together. My days are actually 24/7, 24 hours a day.